Hello there. Today I want to invite you into a world that's both familiar and extraordinary. A place where nature and nurture come together in perfect harmony. There's something truly magical about a greenhouse. At first glance, it might seem like just a structure of glass and metal, but step closer and you'll discover it's so much more. It's a living, breathing world of its own, a sanctuary where plants and people thrive together. For gardeners, a greenhouse is a place of endless possibility. Here, we nurture delicate seedlings, coaxing them to life in a safe, protected environment. It's also where we experiment with growing exotic plants, tropical varieties and rare flowers that would never survive the unpredictable weather outside. Think of it as a special house built just for plants, carefully designed to create the perfect conditions for growth. Every detail, from the angle of the roof to the placement of the windows, is chosen to help plants flourish. The transparent walls and roof act like a gentle shield, letting in the nourishing sunlight while keeping out harsh winds, heavy rain, and biting cold. It's a delicate balance that allows plants to soak up the light they need without being exposed to the elements. Inside, we become the caretakers of an entire ecosystem. We control the warmth, adjust the light, and fine-tune the moisture in the air. With tools like automated misting systems and temperature controls, we can create a climate that's just right, helping our plants thrive in ways that simply aren't possible outdoors. One of the greatest gifts a greenhouse offers is the ability to extend the growing season. Spring arrives early inside these walls, and autumn lingers long after the first frost has touched the garden outside. This means more time to grow, more time to harvest, and more time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. In cooler climates, a greenhouse is a true game changer. While the world outside may be blanketed in snow or battered by cold winds, inside the greenhouse, life continues. We can sow seeds in the heart of winter and harvest fresh crops when the rest of the garden is still sleeping. My own greenhouse has become a cherished retreat, especially on those crisp, chilly mornings. There's nothing quite like stepping inside, mug of coffee in hand, and feeling the gentle warmth wrap around you while the world outside remains cold and gray. The moment you enter, you're greeted by the earthy scent of soil and the vibrant promise of new growth. Dew sparkles on the leaves, and the air is filled with the quiet energy of life just beginning. This is where the real work of gardening begins. Long before the outdoor soil has thawed, we're busy preparing trays, planting seeds, and watching the first tiny sprouts emerge. It's a place of hope and anticipation, where every day brings new surprises. Ask any gardener, and they'll tell you. A greenhouse quickly becomes the heart of the garden. It's where plans are made, experiments are tried, and dreams take root. The greenhouse is often the centerpiece, drawing everyone in with its warmth and vitality. But it's not just an asset for growing plants. It's a sanctuary for both plants and people alike. Whether you're tending to your crops or simply sitting quietly among the greenery, the greenhouse offers a peaceful escape, a place to reconnect with nature and yourself. How does a greenhouse work its magic? At first glance, it might seem like a simple glass structure, but there's a fascinating science at play beneath those transparent walls. Greenhouses have been used for centuries, harnessing the power of the sun to create a unique environment for plants to thrive, even when the weather outside is cold or unpredictable. It's all about trapping the sun's energy. The glass or plastic panels act as a gateway, letting sunlight pour in and bathe everything inside with warmth and light. Sunlight passes through the glass as shortwave radiation and is absorbed by everything inside: the soil, the pots, the leaves, and even the benches. These objects soak up the sun's energy, storing it like tiny batteries. As these objects warm up, they release the energy back into the air as long-wave heat. But here's the trick. This heat can't escape easily through the glass, so it gets trapped inside, steadily raising the temperature. This is the greenhouse effect, a natural process that causes the temperature inside to rise, often far above the outside air. You might notice condensation forming on the glass, a sure sign that warmth is building up within. Even in the depths of winter, a sunny day can transform the greenhouse into a cozy haven, making it feel like summer inside, while snow blankets the ground outside. It's a little pocket of warmth and life, no matter the season. This warmth lets us grow plants that need a Mediterranean climate. Think tomatoes, peppers, or even citrus trees. These plants would struggle outdoors in cooler regions, but inside the greenhouse they flourish. Passive solar heating is free and natural, reducing the need for artificial heat sources. By simply capturing sunlight, we can create an ideal growing environment without relying on electricity or fuel. But too much heat can be a problem, especially in summer. If the sun is too strong, temperatures can soar, and plants may wilt or even suffer heat stress. That's why we use vents, fans, and shade cloths to keep temperatures just right. By opening windows or installing shades, we can let excess heat escape and protect our plants from overheating. Managing a greenhouse is about balance, keeping it warm but not too hot. Monitoring temperature and humidity is key, and a good gardener is always adjusting to maintain the perfect conditions. We're the conductors of this living orchestra, ensuring our plants have the perfect environment to grow strong and healthy. Every adjustment we make helps our plants reach their full potential. That's the secret to flourishing plants inside a greenhouse. Understanding the science of solar heat and using it to create a thriving, vibrant world under glass. Warmth is vital, but light is just as crucial in a greenhouse. Plants need light for photosynthesis, and a greenhouse maximizes every ray. Its transparent walls and roof bathe plants in sunlight from all angles. Diffused light inside reduces harsh shadows, giving even the lowest leaves energy. This uniform light helps seedlings grow strong and healthy. The panels also filter out excess UV, protecting plants from sunburn. Even on cloudy days, the greenhouse stays bright, jump-starting the growing season. Early in the year, it captures every scrap of daylight, encouraging seeds to sprout. The combination of warmth and light makes the greenhouse a powerhouse for growth. The third pillar of greenhouse growing is humidity. While temperature and light often get the spotlight, humidity quietly shapes the environment in powerful ways. It's the invisible force that can make or break your greenhouse success. Plants constantly lose water through tiny pores in their leaves, a process called transpiration. In the open air, this water quickly evaporates, but inside a greenhouse, the structure traps much of this moisture, creating a humid atmosphere that surrounds every leaf and stem. This humid air helps plants keep their pores, or stomata, open longer. When stomata stay open, plants can absorb more carbon dioxide, which fuels photosynthesis and leads to stronger, faster growth. The result? Lush, vibrant foliage and healthier plants overall. Humidity is especially vital for young seedlings and cuttings. These tender plants have delicate roots and lose water easily, so a moist environment helps them stay hydrated and reduces stress as they establish themselves. However, too much humidity can be a double-edged sword. Excess moisture in the air creates the perfect breeding ground for fungal diseases like powdery mildew and botrytis. That's why finding the right balance is so important. Ventilation is essential for managing humidity. By opening vents, windows, or doors, gardeners can release excess moisture and bring in fresh air, preventing the buildup of harmful pathogens and keeping the environment healthy. On hot, dry days, gardeners use clever tricks like damping down, watering the greenhouse floor to boost humidity. This simple technique helps cool the air and provides a refreshing burst of moisture for thirsty plants. The result is a steamy, jungle-like atmosphere that many tropical and subtropical plants absolutely thrive in. It's like creating a miniature rainforest right in your backyard. Monitoring humidity with a simple gauge or digital meter helps gardeners fine-tune their greenhouse climate. By understanding and adjusting humidity levels, you can create the perfect microclimate for every stage of plant growth. When humidity is just right, plants grow faster, resist stress, and produce more abundant harvests. It's a key ingredient in unlocking your greenhouse's full potential. Managing water isn't just about what's in the soil, it's also about what's in the air. Balancing both is the secret to a thriving greenhouse ecosystem. Mastering humidity is the key to growing lush, healthy plants and enjoying a greenhouse that truly flourishes. In the greenhouse, we control one of the most vital needs, water. Unlike outdoors, we're not at the mercy of rain. We decide when and how much to water. This means each plant gets exactly what it needs, avoiding both drought and waterlogging. The warm environment means plants use water faster, so regular checks are essential. We can water at the base, avoiding wet leaves and reducing disease risk. For seedlings, watering from below encourages strong roots. Drip irrigation systems can automate watering, saving time and water. Whether by hand or technology, precise hydration is a huge advantage. It lets us nurture plants to perfection, free from unpredictable weather. That's the beauty of greenhouse gardening. The greenhouse frees us from the limits of the seasons. We can start sowing summer crops in late winter, giving them a head start. By the time it's safe outside, our plants are already thriving. As autumn arrives, the greenhouse becomes a refuge for tender plants. We can harvest crops like chilies and lettuce well into winter. Even in the coldest months, hardy greens and herbs keep growing inside. The greenhouse keeps the gardening spirit alive all year. There's always something to sow, nurture, or harvest. It transforms gardening into a year-round adventure. The greenhouse is a four-season hub of activity and joy. It's the gift of endless growing. A greenhouse lets you grow what you never thought possible. Exotic fruits like lemons or peaches, heat-loving vegetables, and rare ornamentals all become options. The extra warmth and humidity mean reliable harvests of crops like cucumbers and melons. You can experiment with unusual varieties and even tropical plants. It's a paradise for collectors. Orchids, cacti, and ferns thrive here. Overwinter delicate plants and build a unique collection year after year. The greenhouse encourages learning, experimentation, and adventure. It's your personal botanical garden, filled with the extraordinary. A greenhouse is more than a microclimate. It's a shield. It protects plants from wind, rain, hail, and sudden weather changes. Inside, young and tender plants are safe from damage and stress. Pests like slugs, snails, and caterpillars have a harder time getting in. Fewer pests mean less need for chemicals and healthier produce. The solid roof keeps out heavy rain and hail, preventing root rot and disease. Birds and larger animals are kept at bay too. This protection gives gardeners peace of mind. We can invest time and effort knowing our plants are safe. The greenhouse is a secure haven for both plants and gardeners. It lets us garden with confidence no matter the weather. The greenhouse is a gardener's secret weapon. It traps warmth and light, letting us grow beyond the limits of the seasons. We control temperature, humidity, and water, perfecting conditions for every plant. It shields our crops from weather and pests, ensuring healthier harvests. The greenhouse opens doors to new plants and new adventures. It transforms gardening into a year-round passion. Even in winter, there's life and growth inside. Whether grand or humble, every greenhouse is a paradise for plants. It deepens our connection to the garden and the natural world. For any gardener, a greenhouse is truly a best friend.